everyone, welcome to a little bit of a glute workout. I'm going to show you a couple of moves that you can do standing up or lying on your side. So if you can't lie down, what we'll do is grab something to support yourself with. Okay, so I've got this broomstick handle here. Okay, you can even just use a wall. Okay. And when you're standing up, I want you to keep nice and tall through your spine, ribs slightly under, and feel your glutes engaged. Tighten up through the glutes. From there, I'm going to then bring the opposite leg out. Now you'd see how my weight wants to shift there, okay? So this hip wants to shift that way, all right? I want you to try to avoid the shifting of that weight. So, stand tall, abs on, take the foot a little off the mat for me and take it out to the side and back in. Everyone's range is different, okay? If you go too far, then the hips and pelvis are going to tilt. We don't want to do that. So for those that can't lie on this side, you're going to start off with those. Do 15 on one side and then 15 on the other. Then from there, you'll add forward, middle, so I'll do this on the other leg. So forward, back to the middle, back, get the glute on, back to the middle. Try not to keep your hips from moving, okay? All right, so for everyone else, we're gonna lie onto our side and really get into your hips and glutes. The first move that we're going to do is turning your heel up. Rest yourself onto the side of the mat. Pop those ribs up from underneath, get that space under your waist, ribs in, okay? Hands lightly on here for the mat to begin with. All right, so we're gonna stretch out of the hip, reach a little out of the hip there for me, just to hip height. Now watch my foot, I'm gonna turn that heel up, toe down. All right, so keeping that angle now, we're just gonna go straight up and down. All right, give me 10, 2, 3, TA's on, 4. And as you go through this, your foot wants to creep back to where it knows, halfway. Try every now and again, just recheck, heel up. 3 more. 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so bring it back up for me, heel up. So forward of the foot, stretch out of the hip, take it behind the foot. Like little rainbows or semicircles for me. Use your abs for balance. Get the height of the hips. This is number 3. 4. My other side probably won't be very good. 5. And that's not unusual. Good. Abs on. 6. Heel up. 7. 3 more to go. Keep those ribs up. Good. 2 more. Good, and rest. Okay, so we're going to keep our foot back into neutral, but I'm going to get you to point your toe on this one for me, a bit like our leg circles. Feel the lengthening of your hip now for me. Point your toe. I want you to write the letters of the alphabet all in little case. So I'm coming up to D, and I'm coming to E, F, G, H, I with a little dot, J, ooh, I'm feeling these, K, L, M, N, O, P, come on guys, we can make it, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Come on guys, Y, and Z. Woo! Well done, good work. Bending your knees, getting yourself into like the clam position. Have your heels line up with your pelvis or sit bones. Knees stacked one on top of the other, okay? Ribs up. It's a lot to think about. Okay, so we're going to combine a clam and a knee kiss, okay? Bringing the knee up to hip height for me, okay? We're going to start off with a clam, floating in space, knee up, hips still, back to the neutral. Okay, so neutral, beam, floating in line with the hip. We're going to rotate through the hip to bring the knee down towards the other knee. Notice the heel goes up in response, back to the middle. Now, try to really think about your external rotators of the hip reaching behind. And now your internal rotators reaching forward of the hip, the heel to follow. Don't be tempted to get that leg working. Really feel it driven through the hip. Okay? Take your time, take your pace. Back to neutral. Think of it like the can move. Good. So, healthy hips. Keep the doctor away later in life. Strengthen those muscles that get weak sitting. Everything gets malaligned. Recheck those ribs. Recheck you're stretched out of your hip. No collapsing, so don't collapse through here. Yeah, let's go a couple more. Last one. Good. Nice work. I'm feeling that. Let's lie our back and give it a bit of a stretch. For those that are standing, if you have finished, you can go into some leg circles. Okay? So with your leg circles, you're just going to stand, take the leg out to the side and do your circles. I'll show you in a minute. Everyone else, you're going to do your glute stretch. So you'll notice my hands are around my left knee. I'm going to put the weight towards that left side and feel a stretch through your right, or vice versa. Okay, keep holding that stretch for me, and then you'll swap legs, or get your spiky balls out if you've got those handy as well. Okay, so those with the leg circles, you're going to simply circle the leg in and out of the joint. All right, try to keep your hip as still as you can. It will probably move a little bit, but just try to resist that. Keep tall. Find something to look forward to for your balance, okay? So I try maybe 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. If you need a glute stretch, have your glute stretch now by all means. You can also, I'll use this ledge, sit and just cross your legs, okay? Lean forward, that'll give you a nice stretch as well through your glutes too. Okay, if you can't do that, just bring the knee up, give it a bit of a stretch on your back. Okay, all right, hopefully everyone else has swapped sides now. Give the other side a quick little stretch. Pop that weight through the side of the body that you're holding, the leg that you're holding. Okay, and breathe. Go. All right, just give it a quick little stretch while we're here. It won't go as long because we'll stretch it again afterwards. All right, let's swap sides. So, starting with the heel turned up. All right, hand lightly on the mat, space under the waist. All right, reach out of the hip, heel up. Okay, and let's go up and down for 10 reps. Good, recheck the heel, check your ribs. 3 more. Excellent. Let's do our little rainbows or little half moons. All right, so forward and back. This is where you can lose your balance. Keep the height. 3. Use your abs, upper and lower. 5. Ooh, it's a bit harder this side. 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, and last one. Excellent. Have a short rest and then we're going to go into a little alphabet. Okay. If balance is really an issue for you, bend the bottom knee. Okay. All right. So I'm going to straighten both legs out, lie through my hands on the mat now for me. Point your toe. Let's go A, B, C. It's kind of like a side alphabet. E, F, G. Soft through the foot. H, I. Abs on. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, almost there, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Well done, guys. That's good. They're really, really hard, the alphabets. All right, getting ready for our clam and can. All right, space under the waist. All right, heels in line with your sit bones. Float that top leg up. All right, let's start with your clam. And down and up. Good. So try to at least always remember to get back to that neutral position. Knees are stacked, one over the other, but floating. Good. The move is driven through your bum and the side of your hip there. Good, couple more. Getting tired, last one. Excellent. Lie on your back, have a little bit of a stretch, okay? Good. Feeling that one, breathe. Shift your weight to the supporting leg, so that's one your hands are holding on to. So my right side, and breathe. So I heard the schools are starting back in June. Bella is most disappointed. She's hanging to get back. She doesn't like being at home anymore. And I can't say I blame her, I don't either. We both kind of started around a similar time too, so. Anyhow, all right, so I'm going to get you to sit up. We'll just do a little bit of footwork. If you can't sit in this position, pop a cushion up underneath your bottom. That'll help support your lower back, okay? And from here, I hope you can see me, place your hands behind, all right, chest lifted. I want you to point your toes and flex your feet, all right? We're going to do 10 of these, point and flex. Good. Getting that nice amount of footwork in there. 3 more. Good, now hold the point. From there, I want you to come out, flex your feet and bring back to the center. And point, rotate out as you flex and bring it back in. Point, flex the foot, feel that through your calves. Good. So like little capital D's to the side. Good, and reverse, flex, rotate, point the toe, come back up. Flex, rotate, point up. Feel like a ballet dancer. Good. And last one. And then from there, I'm going to get you to walk, press and down. Walk back and forth. Good, stretch and reach. Chest lifted. Excellent. Okay, so before we get up, we're going to do some thigh work, but I want to give you a stretch for your psoas. So the psoas muscle is one of the only muscles that connect your top half to your bottom half. It runs into your abdominal area here through the front of the thigh into your abs. So I'd like for you, if you can, to sit kind of mermaid. If you can't do mermaid or do this stretch, you can do your standing hip flexor stretch or your kneeling hip flexor stretch. So if you can't do crossed legs, you're going to come back like so. You just need to stand. Take your foot back enough that you get a little bit of a stretch already, and then press your hips under, okay? So you're gonna hold that there for me, everyone else. All right, into your mermaid sequence. All right, so I have one foot in front here, the other bent back. This hand is going to stay here on the mat, so I've got my left hand on the mat. I'm gonna get you to bring your right hand in to tuck into your side. Now from here, we're gonna put some pressure into this hand and lift our hips up. All right, so we're gonna lift the hips up. All right, glutes on for me, and I want you to stretch it behind and arch back, look back towards your hand, reach away, feel the stretch through the front here, okay? All right, so lengthening up. Now I want you to start to bring your arm back into this side, draw your head back down, glutes on, and then come back in, okay? So your glutes are gonna stay switched on behind here. For everyone else standing up in the hip flexor stretch, you're going to bring your arm up to the ceiling on the leg that's behind. You're going to stretch up and reach and then take it over towards the center of your body a little. Okay, so for everyone else, press into the mat, reach up, look away, squeeze those glutes under. Feel that opening through the front of your thigh, front of your hips, into your abdominals. Good. Start to bring the head down. Keep those glutes on, arms in by your side, and rest, okay? So do that one more time for me, for everyone else who's doing your hip flexor stretch, okay? Whether it be on the mat, all right, you're gonna reach up, so stretch up to the ceiling, and then bring it forward, okay? Hopefully feeling that through the front there. All right, let's swap sides now, guys. All right, I can already tell this side's gonna be tighter. Elbow tucked into the side, hand onto the mat. Let's stretch, pull the glutes in, squeeze your bum under. Squeeze, reach up, okay, good, and then head in, elbow back by your side and down. All right, and again, reaching up, press those hips forward, squeeze the glutes under, okay. Now it's okay if you feel one side more than the other. Last one. Bottom on. Good, press the hip forward, reach back, good, and bring it down. So that was your prep because we're going to do some thigh work, all right, just to finish off. Okay, so I'm going to get you to step to one side, hopefully you can still see me there, and popping your hands behind your head, just come into a little bit of a squat for me. From there, I want you to pulse twice, 1, 2. Now you're not going to stand up, but take your leg out and pulse again twice. Then together, you remember these, yeah? Then apart, okay? Keeping your chest lifted, keeping good posture. Together, one more. Good, sorry if I've disappeared from the screen. Let's bring it back in. Good, feel those thighs. Good, we're gonna do 4 rounds. Stay with it. Don't go up yet. All right, unless it's really burning. You can't do it anymore. Stand up, give yourself a quick breather, but then come back right to me. Good, and one more back this way. And again, the other way. You could always do wall holds if you don't like this one. Good old wall holds. All right, stand up, have a rest. Woo. Feeling that, give it a little bit of a shake. So have your rest. For the other guys, these are the wall holds. If you don't like doing that, I think I prefer the other ones, but up to you. All right, shaking it out, let's go back, round 2. All right, feet together. Put your weight through your heels, apart, together, apart, together. Good, keep going. All right, I'm just going to show a side view so you can see what I mean. Together, apart. All right, and apart. Good. Don't slump over as you're doing these, yeah? All right, so we should be probably heading back now. Good. Hear my heart rate getting up. Good. All right, halfway. Keep it going. 2. We've only got one more round of these, did I say? Good. Almost there. Have a rest. Good. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. So we worked all our hips and our thighs. All right. Let's go again. Last round. All right. And double apart. Remember, weight in the heels. That'll help activate the glutes as well as your thighs. All right, so I'm going the length of the mat. You might count 10 in one direction, 10 in the other. Depends on the space you've got. Good, halfway. Thigh strengthening, great for the knees. Good, last one. Now after we finish this one, we're going to get a cushion. We're going to work on some inner thigh, yeah? Okay. Good. All right, I'll get you to go and grab a cushion if you don't have one already, or even if you've got like a small ball. Okay, I'm going to grab this ball here. I'm going to pop it between our knees. All right, so the good thing about this exercise is it's not only going to work your inner thighs, it's also going to work the back of your legs. Okay. All right, almost there. Okay. Press your shoulders into the mat. All right, heels onto the mat, ball between the knees. All right, let's roll up into a pelvic roll up, one vertebra at a time, holding the ball. Hold that there for me, 5 seconds, squeezing gently at 80% effort. 3, 2, 1, and then rest. All right, this is the warm up, guys. All right, and again, keep the feet fully on the mat. Feel the top of your inner thighs holding that ball there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Now you can stay with that one, okay? Or even simply just stay here and squeeze the ball for 80% effort for 10 seconds, okay? So you can do that as well. Don't squeeze for your life though, all right? You don't want tight inner thighs. It's going to pop your thigh bone out of the hip. Not good. All right, so let's roll up now. All right, let's get feet stationed. Everything squared off for me now. Okay, and then from there, you're going to take one leg out straight. Bring it back in, okay, and then rest. Good, and then let's go to do the other side. Squeeze through the glute and the back of the leg on the supporting leg. Reach out. Bring it back in and rest. Now you can keep going with your singles there. Readjust the ball, the cushion every now and again. Or you can do one leg and then the other. So I'm going to start with my right leg now. I'm supporting quite strongly through my left side here. Now I'm going to support through my right side as I take it out. Back down and rest. Good. This is one of my favourite ones. I love feeling how everything has to stay stable. It's going to help support my back, support my pelvis. Good. All right. Couple more. Good, hold at the top. Alternate the leg you start with. Last one. Excellent. All right, well done, guys. Those are good sessions of glute all over. You should definitely be feeling those. Feel free though to always add additional sets, additional reps. I'm trying to cater for all styles, but something like what we just finished, you could have kept going, do some more of those. as well. So anyhow, have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, and if you can do a Zoom class, it'd be great. So I'm planning to run them regularly Thursdays and Saturdays. So thank you to everyone who came on Saturday last time. It was so much fun and good to see your faces. All right, have a great week, guys. Bye.